look up, breathe, have fun, just take it easy. Look up, look forward, breathe. I'm Camille Balanche, I'm 33 years old. I come from Switzerland and I race downhill for the Valley and Commencal. So I started mountain biking basically during my studies. We had some week of mountain bike and that's where I really started to ride mountain bike with the school, and like I met more friends that was riding Enduro. So I started in 2017 with my first AWS and been trying to do the whole season in Enduro, but I pretty soon realized that it wasn't really my thing to go uphill. So luckily I finally met Emily Siegenthaler, who told me that I should just try downhill, it would be more naturally for me. And so in 2018 I bought my first downhill bike and yeah, I went straight into racing. From then on I decided to go full on downhill, and the year after, in 2019, I did my first full season, and from then I never stopped, and I was lucky enough to find a team in 2020. Downhill is just natural to me, like it flows, and it's just like I like to do everything to be better on a bike. For downhill, like the training is fun, and I feel like it's also good for my body. I don't have any knee problems like I had before when I was training for Enduro. So yeah, it's just, I feel like it's going more with my character and what I like. I like sport to be pretty intense and fast, so it's exactly what I was looking for, and I'm super stoked. Yeah, it's just fun and fast, and you have shots of adrenaline, and you have a bit of everything, and it's changing all the time. So that's what I like the most about it. I mean, I started very young with ski, then 4 years of fencing, and then athletics, like long jump, high jump, 100 meters, and then 10 years of hockey, ice hockey, and then a bit of volleyball, and then the studies where we did basically everything for 4 years. And now mountain bike, which is cool. And my only, not a team sport, so it's a bit weird to be alone, but luckily I have a good team with me, makes it fun and feel like I'm actually in a team, so it's okay. I don't like to be alone. It's boring. I need Amy to push me. What I exercise in the gym is what I'm gonna do for my warm-up anyway, and it's pretty cool to see that you're pretty tired when you throw some balls and not just missing any. It gives you also some confidence when you're at the start and play with the physio. So yeah, it's helping for everything. I just like to do some coordination exercise. Just I like it. For me, I play. It's just like it's a game, and every time I do the warm-up before the World Cup, I just feel like it's a game and I'm playing and just having fun, and that's the most important. I am a bit more stressed when it comes to a home race, because you have all your family coming, love friends, like way more people that are here, so you want to do even better. But for me, it's just another race, and I know it's a track that I like, so I shouldn't be, I'm pretty confident about it. I'm just gonna try my best and then we'll see. But I've been preparing for that, so I can't wait.
Does it make it easier to have a race so close to home?
Yeah, I guess so. So I can stay at home a bit longer. But it's quite far, to be honest. Like, it's the furthest I can go in Switzerland. It's still 4 hours of drive, so still feels like it's quite far. It looks good, just thunderstorms. So you make me think that I need to take the rain jacket, even though I hope I'm not gonna use it. That's super old. That's when I was playing hockey in Canada. One of the fans drew me that. That was the University of Montreal. That's what the UM. So I thought I'd take it back with me. It's pretty funny. We're good. We're good to go.
You excited?
Yeah, can't wait. Been waiting for ages, for months now. And it's to start. And it doesn't even start tomorrow. We're gonna have to wait Wednesday, but at least we're gonna be there better than at home waiting. It's good.
What are you most excited about?
Racing. Just be back between the tape, even though we might not have tape anymore, but just be back between the tape and try to be as fast as possible. See if everything we've done during the winter was worth it and was good or not. That's it. We were supposed to leave at 3 and it's 4:35.
Oh, is it 4:35 now already?
Yeah. God. Ah! Finally! He's here! So my mechanic is like the best I could ever ask. I'm so lucky to have him. It's also why I'm pushing so much at the races and stuff, because I can feel that he wants me to do well and he's also pushing on his side to do everything he can, and it's been amazing to have him, and I could just trust him from the first day, and I never second guessed him, so that's like the most important, and I know he's doing everything he can to make me a better athlete, so I'm super grateful to have him. My first time riding Lenzerheide was actually in 2018 for the World Championships. It was my first year, so I had nothing to expect. I was just super stoked to be there and be on the Swiss team. I was so inspired from Nino, Schutter and Yolanda Neff and all the other Swiss athletes. It motivates me a lot to keep going. Like last year, it was the first year where I thought I had a really good shot at winning a first race in Switzerland. We always speak about cross country and like Nino being at home and winning all the time, and I just wanted to give that to the downhill fan as well. So it was quite big for me last year. Unfortunately, I just ended up second, which I was happy with. I mean, Miriam Nicol did an amazing run, so I couldn't really match her. But yeah, I hope this year is the year and it's the opening round. I will be just so stoked for the fans in Switzerland to deliver that win. Today it's a bit the boring day and just waiting. But we're here, so one step in the right direction.
Bro, I can't believe this is you, man. What? That wasn't me.
Oh, we don't need time training.
I just said to Aaron, it's okay not to have time training.
You know what he said? He said, oh, you can finish the day early, so you can go to bed early. You really think you can go to bed at 8? Home race is different because you have more people that you know, you want to meet them all. I know I have a couple of friends coming, so you always want to find time for them as well, so it's a bit more stressful to fit it all compared to another World Cup where most of the time you just have your team and maybe one of your family members there. So for sure it's different, and I do want to spend more time with everyone else, but at the end of the day it's also I have less time because also more sponsor and people want more from me, like for signing and stuff, so it's always a hard balance to find between having time for your friends that are coming and also having time for the fans and the sponsors there. So yeah, it's for sure the trickiest one of the year, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited to see the track, if they need some changing or not, and most of all I'm excited to see if the hard work of this off-season is gonna pay off. Let's shoot it! If you want to be fast, you need to eat cheese, a lot of cheese. But I need to be careful because last time I ate way too many and I felt so bad. So this time I need like maybe 2 or 3. I think that's the maximum before a race.
We'll eat more anyway.
think of the track so far?
Oh, it's good. It's the same basically, like just the start is different, which is good, but the rest is exactly the same, so no big surprise. But it's a cool track, so yeah, can't wait to ride and have that feeling again and see where I'm going. So excited for tomorrow.
What's it like to have your coach here to spot lines with?
It's cool. It's first time, so pretty cool to be able to talk to him and see what they think. And we'll see how tomorrow goes. If he's gonna ride behind me, in front of me, or just not with me at all. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But so far, it's cool to have his ID and maybe his eyes. He's been riding the track as well for 2 weeks, so I think it's gonna be interesting. We have a change of plan. 130 ESO shot, 150 ESO shot for something else, and then hopefully some physio time for my neck.
Yeah. Oh putain, c'est... Bonjour. Bonjour à tous.
Attention, un mec qui est encore ultra mal.
Alors il m'a dit que t'avais mal avec ta clavicule, Nico. C'était très douloureux.
Yeah. It was pretty good. We'll see if my neck gets better.
Bling bling.
Bling bling,
We
bro.
need this also.
Some hero shots.
You excited?
No, it's super awkward. Like being serious is good, but then when they ask you to do whatever, you're like. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. We are done for today.
Great. Next one.
See ya. Thank you.
How do I feel about having practiced so early? It's just that it's cold, so it's like 9 degrees right now. The bike is not really gonna work. That's the main problem. But I think the truck looks pretty good. Hasn't been raining yesterday, so I think it's gonna be pretty good to ride. We'll see.
I'm looking for so much more. Don't leave me in search.
Finally on track. Track is sick.
How was it?
Having fun. That's good. Did all the jump, everything now. Just gonna do everything faster and faster. I'm happy. I need to go back to the pit.
Run away, run away, run away. You're never too far to run. Run away, run away, run away.
I want to try to do a full run now, but I think it's gonna be impossible. Already now I had 2 red flags, a couple of yellow flags, so I think it's gonna be impossible to do a full run. I was definitely going faster in training, which I'm not really used to. Like I'm someone that normally chill a bit in training and doesn't take too many risks, and one is raced it and I opened the gas. But because Sammy was riding with me, maybe it's because of him, because he was riding most of the time behind me, I felt the pressure and I was like, I wanted to do well. So I think that was really good, because then I could see the limits and actually hit the limits sometimes. So that was super cool, and just having someone to go up and chat, like there was just like I had so much fun riding, like never before. Like it was just fun. He was mainly here, just be there like a riding mates, like a friend. It was just cool to hang out with him and ride. And like expected, no full run. I catch someone on track, but it was a good run, just a few mistakes. So hopefully we can do a full run tomorrow. We'll see. That'll be good.
Ja, aber jetzt wirst du wahrscheinlich mehr rausholen.
Only thing that I wanted to do that I couldn't is a full run, but other than that, I felt like I had hit my line all the time, didn't do too many mistakes. I felt like I was fast already, and I had fun, so that was a good day.
How glad are you that you don't have to do training?
Now in the rain, pretty happy. I think it might be, I don't know if it's slippery, I'm gonna talk to the guys, but I'm pretty happy to chill right now. I plan to do some new lines today and compare my time from yesterday, but I think it's useless because we are going a bit slower today. The track is still a bit slicky. So just gonna go with the feeling and do another run, and then we're ready to go. Probably. I believe most of all in consistency, so I try to stay consistent with my emotion. For that, I try obviously not to crash, so to have good training and stay healthy and happy. And so far it's been working. Like, I never had a roller coaster during a race, and it means maybe you push a bit less and maybe you ride a bit slower at the beginning, but doing that, I know that I'm confident, and I believe that with consistency you're gonna be to go just slowly to the top. Blush takes for sure a big place in the team. I really like to play and just do games when I the stop, so I really like him because it's just like we just play and it just annoys me in a good way. Like, I love challenges and he likes to show me that he's better, or like we really try to make the other lose the ball or whatever, and I really like that. And then when it comes to the last minute, then he can also just shut up and then focus and let me focus. Like, yeah, it's super cool. Like, he's super active and he's the one deciding what we do, so I never have to like think, oh, should I do that or that. He's like, he can really just look at us and see how we feel and then adapt the warm-up, which is super cool. Like, it's never always the same. It's just really like, if he sees that we don't have a lot of energy, then we will do something a bit easier, and then if we have a lot of energy, then he will go full gas. So yeah, I really love that. And then for sure he's taking care of us every day. At the end, I kind of had to tell myself to calm down a bit because I could feel that my arm and my legs were tired, so I was like, just chill a little bit more because I could feel that I didn't have the full strength. But no, it's good to finally do a full run. It was good. I was stressed, I was a bit nervous. I didn't know what to expect on the track as well because morning practice was super slippery. So I went on and was sketchy from the first corner. And I was like, calm down, and then again a bit sketchy on the first off-camber. But from then on, honestly, I just could focus and hit my lines, and I was in the flow, and it just felt amazing. So I was super stoked, and then cherry on top, I had the best time. So yeah, just gonna do that again 2 times, and I'll be happy about the weekend. I've been competing my whole life, and that's what I do. It's kind of natural for me to compete, so I'm not nervous when I'm at a race, and I know I can do my best and be my best when it counts. I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy the races. That's why I'm riding bikes. Like, without a race, I wouldn't train and I wouldn't be so good. So I think I'm just lucky to be a racer in my blood. I have that luck to just feel at home at the races. So I'm not sure exactly what's going through my mind when I leave the pit until the start. I think I try to be as relaxed as possible. Like, I don't like to be too much in my bubble because then I feel like I'm too serious and it's not working. So like maybe 2 minutes or a minute before I'm gonna leave, then I'm gonna be super focused, and once I'm in the start gate, I'm gonna be ultra focused, but I try not to be focused too early. Look up, breathe, have fun.
Vollgas, hier kommt Camille Balanche aus der Schweiz.
To win a World Cup, you need to excel top to bottom. In Lenzerheide, I need to be really on edge and almost on the limit all the time to be able to win.
gratulieren zum Weltcup-Sieg.
It took me a bit of time to be in my run, but eventually by the full gas I was super focused and I was just happy with my riding. It felt good, no big mistake, and I had still quite a lot of energy through the bottom, so that was a good feeling. And yeah, just crossed the line and I could hear already from the fans and like the mood at the finish that it wasn't enough, and I think it was only for 0.5, so right then I was a bit frustrated, but yeah, after that I just realized that it was a really good weekend anyway, and then it was still super good results, and yeah, it was Rachel, so it was okay.